And this administration today, here and now, declares unconditional war on poverty in America.
Unchain Wall Street. They're going to put you all back in chains.
Charles Barkley reportedly said that poor people have been voting Democrat for 50 years, and they're still poor. Has over a half-century of loyalty to the Democratic Party helped or harmed the poor? That's a good question which must be answered. If Democrats want to help poor Americans, why are they so resistant against sealing the border? Why are they so eager to support illegal aliens with taxpayer money, while many Americans are scratching out a living or on welfare? Why do Democrats support sanctuary cities, which use limited vital resources to assist illegal aliens at the expense of American citizens? If Americans cannot find work enough to support their families, why should our Democratic lawmakers make them compete with non-citizens? How is forcing struggling Americans to compete with illegal workers helping the American poor? Only a Democrat can answer those questions. But if any provide not for his own, and especially for those of his own house, he has denied the faith and is worse than an infidel. 1 Timothy 5:8. If Democrats really want to help the poor, why do they fight against school vouchers? Why won't they give the poor the power to place their children in private schools? Why do they demand that our kids go to failing schools while putting their kids in private schools? Doesn't our taxpayer money pay for both? Why don't they practice what they preach? Are their children better than ours? Shouldn't we expect them to live under the same conditions they expect us to live under? As public servants, shouldn't they be looking out for us? Or are we supposed to look out for them and their families' best interests? Only a Democrat can answer those questions. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Proverbs 22:6.
Is honesty overrated as a presidential quality?
It's interesting. I actually think that honesty is not overrated. I think it is absolutely necessary because the trust you have with the American people is currency that can get depleted and is hard to build back up.
We will keep this promise to the American people. If you like your doctor, you will be able to keep your doctor, period. If you like your health care plan, you'll be able to keep your health care plan, period.
First of all, if you've got health insurance, you like your doctor, you like your plan, you can keep your doctor, you can keep your plan. Nobody is talking about taking that away from you.
No matter what you've heard, if you like your doctor or health care plan, you can keep it. If you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor. If you like your private health insurance plan, you can keep your plan. Period.
It's just, you can't do it politically. You just literally cannot do it. Okay? Transparent financing, unless I have transparent financing, also transparent spending. I mean, this bill was written in a tortured way to make sure CBO did not score the mandate as taxes. If CBO scored the mandate as taxes, the bill dies. Okay? So it's written to do that. in terms of risk-rated subsidies. If you had a law which said healthy people are going to pay in, it made explicit that healthy people pay in and sick people get money, it would not have passed. Okay, just like lack of transparency is a huge political advantage. And basically, call it the stupidity of the American voter or whatever. But basically, that was really, really critical to getting the thing to pass. And, it's the second best argument. Look, I wish Mark was right. We can make it all transparent, but I'd rather have this law than not.
Was Gruber right? Are we stupid for accepting the lie that Obamacare would be affordable and that we could keep our health care and our doctors? Or is it just that for a Democrat, lying is telling the truth? If Democrats really cared about poor Americans' health care, why did they force us to accept Obamacare, but exempt themselves from it? If this law is so good and necessary for the American people, shouldn't it be good and necessary for members of Congress, the Supreme Court, and the White House? What makes them so special? Are they better than us? Are we citizens, or are we just serfs? Or just stupid, like the author of Obamacare said? Is this not a government by the people and for the people? Or are we merely servants of a ruling class of elites? Is ours only to live the life they dictate, while they dictate the life they live? Only a Democrat can answer those questions.
Well, the rise of the machines may be here sooner than we first thought, and it's showing up in two places: Wall Street and the minimum wage movement. It's the ultimate battle of class warfare, now complicated by the tech industry. Stuck between a rock and a hard place, the fast food industry is forced to get creative. Corporate executives in companies like McDonald's argue that entry-level workers don't add much more value than they're already worth. In fact, McDonald's top boss, CEO Donald Thompson, told the Wall Street Journal he plans to, quote, make it easier for customers to order and pay for food digitally and to give people the ability to customize their orders. Thompson also said he feels customers want to enjoy eating in a contemporary, inviting atmosphere, and they want choices in how they order, choices in what they order, and how they're served. All those problems could soon be solved with technology. Now, with so many workers clamoring for higher pay, many other executives in the fast food market are also looking towards robots and advanced technology as their next new hires. Sure, a burger-making robot could cost millions to develop, but it would cure the problem of employee turnover and could even limit loss prevention, two of the biggest problems facing fast food restaurants today.
Many businesses close stores, increase self-service aisles, or replace people with robots because of forced wage increases. If Democrats really care about poor Americans, why are they constantly forcing minimum wage increases which they know will result in less jobs and increased costs? Every person past the age of 50 knows that the minimum wage was a starter wage. No one expected to raise a family on it. This push for a living wage of $15 an hour is only pushing more of the poor into poverty. The workers hurt the most are teenagers. Who is going to pay an inexperienced teenager $15 an hour when a mature adult is available? What are teens going to do if there are no minimum wage jobs available? Will they just go volunteer somewhere or find other non-productive ways to get money? These Democrats ignore the fact that the teens hurt the most by increased minimum wages are black teens, whose unemployment rate approaches 50%. How can lawmakers feel good about forcing higher wages while simultaneously reducing the workforce? Only a Democrat can answer that question. The thoughts of the righteous are right, but the counsels of the wicked are deceit. Proverbs 12:5. I live in California. the most populous state in the nation with an economy larger than all but 5 countries. The 2015 California gross national product was more than $2.4 trillion. It is also a state completely run by Democrats. Jerry Brown has been governor since 2011. However, both legislative branches of government have been essentially controlled by Democrats since 1959. I live in Los Angeles County, whereas the city of Los Angeles has 13 million residents and is also a sanctuary city. Los Angeles has had Democratic mayors for the past 15 years. It has the 3rd largest metropolitan economy in the world with over a $700 billion gross national product. It is where the fabulous homes of rich Democratic entertainers like Barbra Streisand, Cher, and Kanye West lives. While the city caters to celebrities and illegals, a mere few blocks from the economic heartbeat of Los Angeles is another world. A world void of the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. A world of extreme poverty. A world in which American citizens call sidewalks property and tents home.
How you doing, sir? How you doing, sir? Just videoing folks in the homeless trying to help out. You mind if I take your picture? Okay.
Cause I'm a big one.
What's your name, sir?
I'm a big when I finish.
I'm sorry?
When you finish, I'm gonna start begging.
You gonna start begging?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I'm hungry and I got some water and I want to get some friends. But go ahead, take your picture now.
Okay. How long you been out here, sir?
Since 1985.
Since 1985?
Yes, sir.
Why you been out here so long?
Well, I had, come on, you know, it was times in between that I had stretches where I wasn't homeless. I worked for SRO and corporations, therefore.
Okay.
But you know, that devil was the, so look, like Joe told God told Joe.
Is that your house down there?
Nope.
You live that way?
Yep.
Across the street? Where them folks live over there? One of them? So 1985 back and forth.
Yes, there you go.
How long has it been the last time since you've been down here?
Well, I'm really sick now. I got diarrhea on myself. My legs are swollen. Look down there and see my ankle. Take a picture of my ankles. See how fat they is.
Oh, yeah. So you've been to the doctor?
Yes, I have.
What the city doing for you?
The city ain't doing nothing for me. They talk that shit on TV.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah. I see there's a lot of folks down here out here.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the city, the man told me, well, look, if you go apply, I said, man, that's the point. I said, I'm sick.
Yeah.
I said, I'm mentally, I'm using the bathroom on myself and stuff. What makes you think I'm going to go to the SSI office like this?
Yeah.
I need to go somewhere and recuperate, man, then take care of my business.
Right.
Because once you go to the SSI office, you can't miss no appointments and stuff like that.
Oh.
So I'm just sitting here, I was just sitting here, now I'm thinking about that, about the crowd. I'm 63 years old, man. I need to be off the street.
How old are you, sir?
63.
63? Yeah. Yeah, you need to be off the street.
Democrats are always talking about how they stand for the poor. It appears to me that they stand to keep the poor poor. You may ask, what sense does that make? The answer is power. If you have the power the money will follow. If you convince people that they need you to keep them alive and satisfied, they will always vote for you to keep them barely alive and in perpetual poverty. Then all you have to do is to give them just enough to keep them needing you, but not enough to get them freed from you. If that can be accomplished, you will always have the poor and the money. They will always be your source of ensuring the same. If I am wrong, ask a Democrat why, after 50 years of loyalty, the poor are only poorer. This is Sam Tolley with In Him First, where we view the world through the lens of Jesus Christ. We do not view Jesus Christ through the lens of the world. I'm out.